policing the police every single day, and doing what the Charlotte County Sun newspaper and local TV stations won't do every single day.
Are you a reporter? Can I mention the story that I was talking to her about too? Did you guys get that tip that we got a tip in? You know, Andy reported for Charlotte County COPWATCH and running for sheriff. That the Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL's son was in a road rage incident with a gun. Okay, the tip we got, they buried the sucker. They killed the call. They killed the CAD. I turned it into internal investigations. And you know and I know I record everything because they're so corrupt in my opinion, that when I gave that to IA, they made me, for the first time in 8 years, made me swear it out under oath, talking about perjury. I said, I'm a reporter, I got a tip, I'm giving it to you. They're naming names that people that know about it, okay? And they work there still. So it must be a good tip. But on video, he said, the judge said that you're not a reporter and you must give up your person that gave it to you.
Prummell said that?
Prummell's internal affairs guy. Huh. On video, multiple times he said that. He said, you have to give up your source. I said, no, I don't. And because you know, and I know vloggers and bloggers can be journalists too. That's the way it starts out nowadays. Then he also even asked, he wants to get in my phone. And I said, no. I have an ex-cop and a person that's into law that both saw that video. They think that thing is extremely scary, and we wonder if they're going to go for an illegal warrant to get in my phone and my computers. And I'm COPWATCH for 8 years, and I'm running for sheriff. Would that be good? No. That would be bad. Did I give you my card yet? I can't remember if I met you.
I'll take it. I don't think so.
Right. Woo-hoo! So that, I just wanted to let you know that happened. It's on video. You know, people cannot believe he said it multiple times. The judge said that you're not a reporter. What? I didn't know there was official paperwork to make you a reporter. Did you? There's not. Isn't that weird? So, by the way, what was your name?
Anna Bryson. I just started.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's why I haven't met you yet. But
I'm taking Anne's spot. I'm sending it right now.
She is. We heard the rumor. What? Where's she gonna go?
She's going to grad school at Duke.
And for what? To run the whole paper?
No, she's studying seminary.
She's gonna be a preacher?
No.
Okay, what is seminary?
She wants to work in jails. Just like theology, I guess.
To save the people in jail?
Something like that. Or
something
like
that.
Worker.
Right. Yeah, I tried asking some of the preachers if I could go to them to the jails, and nobody will let me. Because do you know you got to go through a huge background check just to go there? It is insane, man. So that is interesting. All right, Ann used to be really good holding the cops accountable. Mm-hmm. Are you going to be even better?
I think so.
Okay, not to be mean. Don't take this the wrong way. One of my heroes is Elaine. If you get to that Elaine level, did you read her article on the other internal affairs complaint we did on the sheriff? Look her up. Read her article. She kicked his ass so bad in that article. I clean houses. I have an older 95-year-old black couple. He was an activist during the 60s. Okay, he told me when he read that article, we came in the house to clean. He's like, dude, you better get a vest. He literally said that. That article's that good. She killed it. So if you can get up there to that, don't be scared of him. I mean, I've done this for 8 years and I'm still alive, and not in jail, and they haven't killed me yet. I mean, you can too. You know what I'm saying? He's just a human. But I will tell you this: he is a very, very dirty, corrupt human. I have all the evidence you want. Did you hear of COPWATCH yet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I have 8 years. I mean, this gun issue alone, man. Illegalist gun owner is a felony and nobody will charge him?
Yeah. I mean, did you get the internal affairs report?
On which, the first one I told you about?
Yeah.
That's funny you mention that. Can you ask for it? Because guess what? I've asked. So is a friend of mine that used to be a council member here. They're not giving it to us. So are they really investigating? He almost hinted that if I didn't give him the source, he might not investigate. If you saw what we got in the text, they're naming names, man. People that were there that day. In fact, it's so bad. I don't know if you're aware of this. The Charlotte County Sheriff has a chat room. It's called LEOAFFAIRS, Charlotte County LEOAFFAIRS. I posted that tip in there. They took it down. It's just a tip. I didn't say you did it, but the tip is good enough that it's naming names and the people are there today, and now you're giving me crap there and now you took it down here. Could it maybe be true? And they won't give us the IA number? Does it make it think,
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, do you got time for one more quick one? Okay, this is another tip because this is election season. I think people are sick of Bill. I'm serious. They really are. The nepotism is off the chart. Here's the other quick tip we got. We're trying to find out. We got another tip from a cop that works there. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who. All right. Anyways, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell's son, through nepotism, was a road cop for like 1 year, and boom, to detective. That went from 35 grand to 75 grand. In fact, he's at $80,000 a year right now. Okay. All right. A couple years ago, we think 2014, 2015, he was undercover in a car chasing a bad guy. What the tip we got is they told him to break off. He did not break off, kept chasing the guy. The bad guy apparently hit somebody else and caused major bodily damage. And it's all gone. We can't find it again. So his son violated an order, stopped the chase because it's unsafe, and he did not, and somebody got hurt big time. So we're trying to dig on that. One way you can maybe dig on it, it's like I said, I think it's 2014, 2015. You can email me, and it's on 776. So maybe do a search for accidents 776 with Billy Prummell. That's his son's name. They're all named the same. I don't know how to say it anymore. It's bizarre, man. So, but that's the next tip that we're working on. And like I said, after 8 years of this insanity and nepotism, people are sick of it. They're giving us stuff everywhere. So, anyways, I would shake your hand, but it's illegal. It's good to meet you. Please go to Ann's level. I shoot for Elaine. You read her thing on the nepotism. Oh, like I said, I got customers telling me to get a vest that was that good. So anyways, it was good to meet you. I'm going to do a story too, so I want to meet some of these people too to find out their story. Good to Correct, yes, I figured out who you were. Why? What room do they got? We're going to do here and here, out there.
I was going to wait for that one, but obviously that one's busy right now.
Why, is there anything in here?
I'm sorry?
Is there anything in fingerprint room?
Yeah, all the fingerprint stuff. And
There's
access chairs from here, so.
Correct.
Let me see, we can do it, I don't care, we can do it outside, we can wait for that room to open, doesn't matter.
We can do it outside, that's fine. I don't want to wait forever. I can tell it's going to take forever.
Okay.
All right, and there is a second complaint. Remember I was telling you I was going to make a complaint against Records Department. They are absolutely out of control, and so there's going to be a second complaint also.
That's fine.
All right.
But let's go outside.
Yep.
Keep socially distant, of course.
Correct.
Let's see, where should we go?
I know, you have no picnic table?
Yeah, because we don't want anybody coming here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that'd be bad.
So we can just hang out down here if that's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Keep the hoax going. All right, I reprinted it just so you have it. So you can say that you got an email. I officially gave it to you too.
I got my email.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
take it though.
Yep. There you go.
Put that here. All right. I just have questions.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to go on tape with you.
Yes.
Because obviously you need to be official, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go on tape. We're going to do the whole thing. I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. Let me see. I need to put this down. Put this in. I blew my eyes out, so I got to have glasses.
Got it. I'm old, man, so I got to have glasses. By the way, a lot of people said your judgment on, they said they couldn't help. They said that it doesn't have to be emergency, man. That,
Okay, well, again, that's what the investigation found. No,
Right.
Look at that. Okay, have you ever done a complaint or a tape statement with Internal Affairs before?
Yes.
Okay, so you know we have to go through the big script. We have to go through, I have to swear you in. It's kind of like a statement from the road.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. So yes, I've done it, yes and no. A lot of people don't go through it, but that's fine. You can go through it.
Okay. Make it official here. All right, then we'll get into it, okay? And actually, I'm just going to put this right over here.
Sure.
Okay. I'm Sergeant Terry Cochran, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, Internal Affairs Unit. Today's date is, I don't have the date on here.
What is it?
I just have the
July
date.
16th,
July
Thursday,
16th. Yep.
2:40 p.m.
2:40 exactly.
See, I'm already training for the job, man.
I love it. I love it. So I'll be taking a sworn statement from Andrew Sheets. I have your address as 11408 Pepperdine Street in Punta Gorda, Charlotte County, Florida,
That is correct.
and a phone number of 941-916-2259.
Correct.
Mr. Sheets is a civilian complainant for this interview. And this interview is being conducted actually outside because the room was occupied inside at headquarters 7474 Utilities Road for a preliminary investigation. Mr. Sheets, could you please state your full name and date of birth for the record, please?
Andrew Bryant Sheets, 4/14/65.
Thank you. Mr. Sheets is a law enforcement officer in the state of Florida. I'm empowered to administer an oath and take sworn testimony pursuant to Florida State Statute 117.10. Will you permit me to do so at this time?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and raise your right hand. With your right hand raised, do you, Andrew Sheets, solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony or statements you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I do.
Okay, relax. Do you know what the term perjury means?
Yes, I do.
In your own words, what is perjury?
It means if you tell a lie.
Yes, I'm going to read you what Florida statutes defines perjury as. A person commits perjury if, in any official proceeding, he or she makes a false statement under oath or equivalent affirmation, or swears or affirms the truth of a statement previously made, when the statement is material and he or she does not believe it to be true. It can also arise from the omission of facts directly related to the truth of a statement, or an attempt to deceive another taking the statement. Do you understand all that?
Correct.
Okay, so as you said, no lying, don't omit any facts.
Correct.
Okay, and don't deceive me or the investigation.
Correct.
Okay? I want you to know that perjury is a crime in the state of Florida, and you can be charged that I find you have knowingly lied to me in this statement. Do you understand?
Correct.
And you understand this statement is being tape recorded?
That is correct. You understand I'm also sending you that as a reporter that received information.
Okay, that's fine.
That is correct.
We can talk about that.
Yes.
And you are recording also, I'm assuming,
of
right?
course.
Because I know
I'm
you're
dealing
a
with
predator.
you guys. You have to. That's why you need body cameras. Did you see that? What's his face just got busted by FWC who used to work here? That proves you need body cameras. Hardgrove.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to this complaint.
Yes.
Okay. And I received actually a copy from you as well.
Yes.
And you didn't put my address on. You didn't put Internal Affairs on there. You put all kinds of
I
records.
know. I wanted everybody to know that this is the tip that we got in because this is pretty bad. They're naming names.
I got it from my records department.
Right.
That, you didn't include me, and it says Internal Affairs on there. So.
Right. Correct.
You have the Internal Affairs CCSO address. Right?
Yes, and I forgot to do it. We were very ecstatic when we got this in.
No worries, no worries. So you gave me a text, right? You attached a text or a snippet of a text.
That is
right?
correct.
All right, so let's go through the actual complaints. You introduced yourself, and you said that you wanted an internal affairs investigation to Sheriff Bill Prummell's son, Billy Prummell. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Kind of tell me what the allegation is.
All right, as you know, I've been a reporter for COPWATCH for 8 years. We get tips in all the time. So the tip that we just got in, and as you know, I can't divulge my source, but it is a reliable source. And so we got this tip in, and it talks about, it sounds like it's around 2011 when he was in school, police academy. He was with another guy that was in police academy, as this text says. Okay. And they did some road rage where Billy flashed a gun. A call was made, and this, I'm going off the text here. Okay, and so it sounds like this person has inside information or worked here. I do not know this person, okay? but names were named, date, and pretty much dates by the way they explain stuff. So, so yes, there was a road rage incident. I guess Billy Prummell flashed a gun. The victim called it in. This person that gave us a tip apparently knows about it or possibly even worked here, heard it. Everybody went out to find out who did this. I guess they followed the victim off the highway when they realized stuff was going bad. They took off towards the mall. And then, and that's when Chris Williams, I think, it was told in here, found him, and that's when everything from what the text says went dark. Radio went dark, and the CAD disappeared. And my statement in here was, if he was busted for this, he should not have even been a cop today, and that is true. Okay. So, that's why we got this tip in. It needs to be investigated because there's a lot of names mentioned. As you see, there's even 2 names mentioned of people that were here that day that also know about it. So there's a lot of people that you can talk to, get under deposition, make them swear an oath.
Okay, so and let me get this. So I'm going to back up and I'm going to go through the story, okay? Because I have it and the text message here too, we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes.
So the people that work here now.
Yes.
That would be Chris Williams.
Davoli, I think still.
Prummell Jr.
Yes. Bill Prummell himself, because we believe he knew about it. That's how he got away with it.
Okay, but do you have any proof that he knew about it? Do you have proof that any of this actually happened besides the text?
In the text, the person talks about how Davoli bragged that he had somebody in their back pocket if they didn't quit harassing him. And at that time, from what I learned, Bill Prummell was pretty high command over at the jail. So, in my opinion, I do believe he knew about it, and that's why they just, they squashed it.
Okay. All right. And this person who texted you said either Shelly Hevel or Trish Heavy dispatched it.
That is correct. I have not tried looking them up yet. I looked up the couple cops to see if they were still here, which I found out they are. So those 2 people I don't know. But again, like I said, this is from a reliable source, and I even just double checked it again before I came here, just to make sure.
All right. So I investigate everything that comes in.
Well, you're supposed to, yes.
And I do. Have I not sent you? I mean, we had that communication issue at one time where the hiccup was.
No, I agree. And like I said, and a lot of people told me that it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a bad thing for the cops to help out.
So, okay. So with this particular one,
yes,
like I'm invested in this. I want to figure out what actually happened.
Oh, okay? The press wants you to figure it out too. I've already talked to the press.
I'm involved. I'm all in. Right. Are you all in this investigation?
Okay. What does that mean?
Well,
I am here swearing it out. Yes, I'm in. Okay. That is correct.
All right.
And I, as a reporter, this is what I got. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just like I was compelled to investigate, I want you to be compelled to investigate. Because as I said, if this is true, Billy Prummell should not even be a cop today.
Sure.
Okay. And the things that we've heard that he's done over the years are really starting to pile up. And Bill is covered for all of it.
Sure. Let me go back. You said you're compelled to investigate this.
Absolutely.
Who is compelling you to investigate this?
As you know,
the definition of compelling means that you are being forced to do so.
No, it's not being forced. I feel, just like you guys police us every single day, we have the right to police you every single day. That's why one of my platforms is I'm going to get a community review board. I mean, this isn't fair. Police investigating the police, like mafia investigating the mafia. It's stupid. So when I get something like that, absolutely I'm compelled to research it, give it to you. I already gave it to the press. I want them to look into this, because if this is real, this is a big cover-up. Billy Prummell should not even be a cop today. Okay. That's a big deal, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's supposedly a detective right now, right?
Let me ask you about this.
Okay, yes.
This is what I received.
Okay,
right?
yes.
And there's a redaction here.
Yes, there is.
Did you do this redaction?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So obviously, whoever sent this to you or something like that is not listed on here, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Who sent this to you?
Like I said, as a reporter, I don't have to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that.
Okay.
And in fact, I don't even know.
I need to verify that someone actually sent this to you.
That is correct.
Okay. Do you have your phone on you? That this did it? Can I see it?
No, you're not going to see it.
Okay. What is in this redaction?
I'm not going to verify that either.
You're not going to verify it's a redaction?
That is a redaction.
Okay.
That is correct. Yes.
So how is it redacted?
I scribbled it, and
okay, let me rephrase the question. What made it redactable?
Confidential information. Like I said,
what kind of confidential information?
as a reporter, I do not have to give up my source.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. You feel that you're a reporter.
Yes.
All right. And again, I used to work at the courthouse.
All right. And you shouldn't say feel, dude. It's 8 years, man.
According to
Really?
the judge's order,
Right.
you don't meet the definition of major media as a media outlet.
The
Okay,
judge's
so-
order.
Yeah, Judge McHugh. He has an executive order. He allows press to film inside the Justice Center.
That is correct. And he can be sued for that all day long. What's your point? So the Supreme Court has already, in multiple states, said that, yes, I am press.
Because you're...
You're really going to go there, dude? Seriously? There's case law everywhere?
You're saying that the press, because you're the press, you don't have to offer your source.
I do not have to offer my source. No, I do not.
Okay. All right.
Okay, where are you saying, okay, which judge's order? I'm going to look it up.
Okay, it is in the administrative order. 2 point something, I don't remember the actual number.
So you're saying that trumps all the courts?
Oh, I'm not saying that trumps all the courts. All right, for
There
your
is
source.
okay. So there's case.
Let me ask you this.
What's that?
We'll not even go through.
Yeah,
the argument,
that
okay?
was a really bad place to go.
Because I'll look it up too because I like the law.
Correct.
I like the law.
Correct.
A lot. So I'll look it up too. How can I verify besides your word and you say that you had a source that texted you?
That is correct.
How can I verify this? I need to talk to this person.
That's not going to happen. That's confidential, man. I don't have to tell you my source.
Okay. Can you go to this person?
Okay, and
say, can you talk to Sergeant Cochran about this text?
I
need to talk to this person because
that is correct.
If they heard it, they'll be a witness.
That is correct.
Okay. So
and they
I
do
need
not
to talk to them, or else I'm not going to do my due diligence in the investigation, right?
See, that's why we're going through the steps to see what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. Because I can give you that anonymously, dude, and you're still supposed to investigate it.
And I will. But if I name someone, right, the statute in Florida that says that how I have to do investigations, I have to talk to all potential witnesses. This will be
I have read your freaking orders multiple times about internal affairs, and that is bullshit. I can fucking send you goddamn thing without any information of who I am at all.
You can't. But
and now you're telling me now you're not even going to investigate?
I never said that.
You just
You're
said
putting
it.
words in my mouth.
So go on.
Because I need to, eventually, I'm going to need to speak with whoever it is that's...
It's not going to happen. I'm not going to give you my source. Let's stop. Let's stop right there.
You don't have to give me the source. You can go back to your source
Correct.
and say, Sergeant Cochran wants to speak with
okay,
you about this.
That's fair. I'll do that.
If they want to come to me, they can come
There
to
you
me.
go.
Okay,
and
that's the whole point.
Okay, so
But
here's
you keep cutting me off.
Okay.
And that's what my whole point
All right.
is.
But you're supposed to investigate anyways.
I'm going to.
Okay?
But you understand
Don't
that while
wait.
You're interrupting me again.
Okay, you're interrupting me too that I'm not a reporter because of what the... Dude, I want you to send that to me. I'm very offended. Okay? Go on.
I have to talk to this person because they're going to be a witness. If you're not going to give me that person...
You talk to the people that are in that document.
I will talk to people who are in this document.
Okay, tell you what. If
investigation
you're
about all
not
this,
going
too.
to, I'll look them up. I'll be the real investigator since you were not going to do your job.
You look up the person that sent this to you?
Oh, I'll look up who these people are in here. Since you're not going to do your job, I guess I have
I'm
to.
not going to do my job.
All right.
My job entails talking to this person.
Okay, fine. So
Because-
to answer this right now, I will ask them. They've already said no. I'll ask them again just to make you feel better.
That's what I want.
Okay, there we go. Okay, are we done with this one? You ready for this one?
All right.
So yes, these people were there that day.
Okay. And
That day.
And they said that it was erased from CAD.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any other information regarding this complaint?
I do not. Other than reliable sources, but I can't give you the sources because I'm a reporter and I don't have to.
All right. Is everything you wish to add, change, or delete from what you've told me?
No.
Is everything you told me then the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
That is what I received as on tip. Yes, you are
Very good.
correct.
We'll conclude this statement for this case. The time is now 2:55 exactly. All right, so there's one. Okay, what else do you have for me today?
All right, I already told you this is not the one where they stole my 20 bucks. They said I was, but you should research it. You should just research it all. I've how many investigators have I asked for your records department? It's a violation of law. You do understand this is like a misdemeanor offense. They can be sued for every offense, okay? So anyway, so this is the latest one. Before this, like I said, it was 20 bucks that they said they had records. I gave them the money and then they gave me nothing. This one is for 8 years. You already heard, I'm sure, I have cameras all over my house because you guys, were stalking, harassing. And when I got all the cameras up, it finally slowed down. So anyways, isn't it weird? They're driving by again. I always ask for who it is, their phone number, their email, the GPS info for the day, and the CAD info for the day. I've got it free for 8 years. It's a quick thing, okay? Less than 5 minutes, okay? So one of these emails is right here. This is stating, okay, go get your information. I got it for free, okay? So,
Is this my copy?
yes, it is. So then and that's just one of them. There's a lot of them, okay? That's just your example because I have to do they say I got to do your job for you or you won't do your job. So here's the ones that I've been getting lately. Now, out of the blue, I'm getting charged money for something I used to get free for 8 years. How does that happen? That's theft.
So you're alleging.
Oh, it's real. It's all on document.
There's a policy violation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not only policy, this is sunshine law violation.
The sunshine
A
law
chargeable
violation.
offense.
Okay.
And a suable offense.
That you're being charged
Illegally and knowingly, which is bad, okay, for records that I used to get free for 8 years. It is a very quick thing. All you got to do is look up the name. And I know. Everything's being tracked. All I got to do is give them the date, the time, and the address, and they can look up who it is, the name, the email, phone number, the GPS info for the day, and GPS info, and the CAD for the day, so I can see what case they're working on. Because if it's a case on me, I really want to know about it, right? Or I can see who else they're harassing in the neighborhood, okay? I can look it up that way. I just want to know who, in my opinion, Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL is sending by my house because I actually do live in a low crime neighborhood. There is not a lot of crime. And for you guys to be driving back and when I get the GPS info and I can see, okay, yes, you had a call here, why the fuck would you drive by my house here when you can come multiple different ways? You know what I'm saying? So, but the main thing is yes, they are legally charging me money now for knowingly for something I used to get free forever. And by the way, I am not the only one making this complaint. A lot of people are contacting me that all of a sudden, all this stuff we used to get for free, they're charging now.
Okay.
All right? Under records law, you're supposed to give it for free. If it's in the free time, you give it for free. This is not supposed to be a money-making thing, okay? This is not supposed to be, let's prevent them from getting information out because it's an election thing. You know what I'm saying? All right? So this is a real deal offense. And I'm not the only one that's done this. Northport, somebody filed over in Northport Police Department, okay? This is a misdemeanor. This is a misdemeanor offense.
Okay. I will look into. If I need more information from you, I'll give you a call.
All you got to do is look up records requests I have. Okay, he got these free. He didn't get these free. He got fucking huge charge for something over here that they didn't want them to have. Dude, it is nuts. Like I said, you can go back 1 or 2 months. They charged me 20 bucks. I paid it. They said they had stuff and then gave me nothing. What is that called? Is that called theft?
Well, again, I'm not going to say because
Right.
I've got to go look at policy.
No, I know.
I've gotta go
I know.
look at the
But if
law.
I did that to you, would you say that I stole money?
I'm not going to answer that because, again, my job
Right.
is to go look at policy, go
Right.
look at the law
Right.
based upon your complaints. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you a conclusion right now. That's not my job.
Got it.
Okay?
All
Do
right.
you have anything else for today?
All right. That is it right now, right?
That's it.
All right. We're done, man.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chief. You have a great day.
You better investigate that. It sounds like I'm going to have to investigate because you're not going to do your job. I will personally contact them. I bet they all don't like Bill. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.